Hey guys, welcome back to the Allie and Austin show. So for today's episode, I'm going to be showing Austin one of my most recent movie finds in the past year that was just a great movie for me. It was very original and all around good and kept me kind of captivated in a weird thriller sci-fi way. So yeah, I wanted to show him this movie and kind of see his reaction and how he interprets the movie and likes the movie.
Titan AE.
The movie?
Is it Titan AE?
No, it's not Titan. I've never even heard of that. Titan AE. Okay, so the movie is called Vivarium.
I've heard of this.
Yeah.
We've talked about this.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. I've told you about it and how good of a movie it was. So I watched it probably around this time last year and was just blown away by it because I had no idea what it was about. I just watched it and it took me on a ride. So the movie is called Vivarium. It was released in 2019 and it's kind of a thriller, sci-fi, a little bit of comedy in it. But it's mostly thriller and sci-fi. It has two main characters. There's some other minor characters in the movie, but for the most part it kind of focuses on these two characters. And the two characters are played by Imogen. I think that's how you pronounce it. Imogen Poots. Imogen Poots. She's a British actress and she's played in movies 28 Weeks Later, V for Vendetta, and I think it was a movie called The Art of Knowing or something with Zac Efron and Michael B. Jordan. So she's kind of a well-known actress, not super well-known, but she's been in some.
I'm curious if I'm gonna recognize her.
Yeah, she's been in some movies. And then the second actor is Jesse Eisenberg, who we all know is from everything. He's from Social Network, Zombieland, Now You See Me, Justice League, Superman. He's Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor.
Yeah, so it stars them two, and basically, I don't want to give away the whole plot, but they play a couple who are in that time in their relationship where they're looking for a house and going to buy a house. And when they go on a house tour, they suddenly get trapped in this labyrinth type maze of houses where they can't escape, and some really weird stuff starts happening while they're there. So that's kind of the gist of the movie. So yeah, we'll get started on it. Ready?
Yeah.
Would you ever pick up baby birds, dead birds?
My hands?
Yeah.
Probably not.
You just leave them out exposed?
I wouldn't pick them up with my hands. I'd pick them up with something. So he's American, she's British?
Yeah. She's British, he's American, and I'm pretty sure they're in England.
Hey, what's up?
Gemma and Tom. Lovely to meet you.
Is he an alien?
It's lovely to meet you too.
I don't know.
He's an alien.
Yonder is a wonderful development. Both
We
tranquil
hire
and
people like that at
practical.
work.
It has all you'd need,
Aliens?
all you'd want.
Robots.
And as for
Robots?
prices,
People who are
it's no
robotic.
wonder these
You're a
houses are getting
robot.
snapped up.
I say all this technology. You know so
I
much.
know what
I'm
you
the
guys
robot
are
king.
And you
Suburbia.
process stuff so fast. That's why
But there's more
every
to
time you teach me
Yonder than what
something,
you
it's
see
so
in these
fast.
images. These lovely people. All's good. I'll get my keys. You can follow me.
As soon as he went to get his
We
keys,
could
I'd be
arrange
like,
an
let's get
appointment
out of
at a
here.
later date if you prefer.
This guy's
Like I
weird.
said, homes at Yonder. We're all happy then.
At that point, I'd be like,
See ya.
I forgot I had an appointment.
What? So it looks like a commercial for something. It's like a Geek Squad. Geek
Yeah.
Squad commercial.
He's so weird looking.
Let's get this over with.
His eyes are dead inside.
Welcome to yonder.
Thank you.
Pause. Yeah, it's his expressions come from his mouth. His eyes are just dead.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, his smile isn't reaching the eyes. Nothing is reaching the eyes.
Do you have children?
No, and not yet.
No, not yet.
What? Did he just like perfectly mimic it back?
Yeah. I had never noticed that in the first movie.
Why are they not freaking out right now?
That was weird. I never noticed that in the first.
They're not even saying anything. So far, I like this. This is not like demented vibes. Like,
Midsummer.
yeah, I like this so far. This is good so far.
Yeah. I'd be like, when is it appropriate to start freaking out?
I'd be angry at the dude and freaked out. This, if they're not going to be able to escape, I would slowly start to freak out. I think I would be really confused and then start freaking out.
Bye-bye.
If you don't recognize a road, you'd be like, where are we? Where'd we go?
No, I'd use my phone, but then I would start slowly freaking out if we can't escape.
No, I don't think so.
So obviously that dude was like trying to trap them here. It's like a ruse.
Right.
That much can you confirm?
Yes.
Number 9 again.
Yeah.
Did we just...
Pause it real quick too. Something else I like about this one, other than the other one, is this one like gets right into it so far.
Yeah.
It
instead
wasn't a
of,
bunch of like
yeah.
talking drama. Not that I think with the other one,
Talking drama.
it was necessary in the other one, like to set up that like that dude was a douche and everything, you know.
By the
But
way, the movie that we're referencing to is Midsummer. Yeah. Yeah.
my favorite movie of all time.
My favorite movie of all time. His worst movie of all time.
Respectfully, I hated that movie.
He hated it so much. I
So
love
much.
it. Comment if you liked that movie, or if you didn't like that movie, and tell us what you thought about it. What you thought about the ending. In the middle, in all of it.
Anything?
Oh, okay. Explain that, because that's what I would try to do first.
To the sky.
What do you mean? Like changing a little bit?
Like the clouds don't even look
They look
Number
real.
9, I haven't seen a
Yeah, they
single
look
car.
kind of similar. I noticed that too.
Alright, hold the base with your foot.
Oh, is he trying to get like a high, like see where they are?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. They got the primary colors covered here. Beautiful. It's a good shot. A box? That wasn't there before?
Mm-mm.
Like a video game. Is it food?
Food.
Q-tips. What are you doing, bro? You're doing this after one day? I don't know if I'll be burning the house down after one day.
But if you know that there's no like escaping, I'd take measures.
I'm sending out a smoke signal.
I would probably, that's what I'm saying is I would do that, but I wouldn't do it all after one day. I would probably,
Wait, what, like a week?
no, probably 2 or 3, 4 days. After getting into another house.
Yeah.
What? See, the music is what makes it creepy. What? Have they been there like super long or something? Or they just woke up and the kids like grown up?
No, the baby's just like growing.
Oh, hold on. You told me about the kid that has like an adult voice. You told me about this.
Did I?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what else you told me, but you told me about a creepy kid who has an adult.
Oh yeah.
You told me about this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the guy.
Kinda, yeah.
Not kinda. That's the guy.
It's like the same thing as the guy.
Yes.
But it's not the guy.
Right, because he can mimic and the other guy can mimic.
Yeah.
And they're both like dead inside. And they're wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or they've been here that long. So it has gone forward a little bit, but he's still aging fast.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is not the first time this happened. Obviously. So...
See, if I was them, I'd be like, could you at least hook me up with, like...
Some Wi-Fi, dude.
Yeah, like TV, some movies, some, like, real food. Like, if you're gonna, like, have me here and raise this kid, like... I've already accepted that I'm stuck here. So you might as well just, like, make it comfortable.
I'm trying to figure it out. So it has something to do. So what previously happened is there was people, the other guy was here and he grew up. Something happened, whether they got out or not. And now the kid who was here, like this kid, wants to lure more people in afterwards. And I'm trying to figure out why. Because I know that much for sure. That kid, like the same thing happened with the guy who lured him here, with him. So he was grown up in one of these things, like this kid. Something happened, whether the people who raised him got out or not, whether they died in it, or if they got out, like it said, if you raise me, you get out. Whether they got out or not. Now the kid from the previous one, who was the guy who brought him here, he's bringing people back here to where he was. For some reason, that's what I'm trying to figure out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like he's just like, it's bigger than like that guy and them. Yeah, it's just...
But I'm trying to figure out like why he's bringing people back here to where he was raised.
I guess we'll have to just keep
I know. I'm just trying to
and
figure
find
it out.
out.
That's probably why the other guy was so messed up, is because the people were like rejecting him like this. That could be why.
Oh my god, if that kid was around, I'd just be like, sit down.
God, to duct tape him to a chair. Like those people on the plane, that white kid when shut up.
Yeah,
I
like...
would duct tape that kid up. He's going to kill the kid at some point. He's going to try or something. There's no doubt. He has like different characters.
The kid? What do you mean?
I wonder if he's picking up on people that have been stuck here. Like their personas. And he like absorbs their... Like he is so lack and void of emotion that he picks up on people's quirks. Trying to be like human.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if some of these ones... Because he imitates them too. But then there's other ones.
I didn't see any other...
Well, listen to Henry. He's talking like this. He is. Did you not hear him?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah.
And there's other ones that aren't them too.
I'll keep watching.
I wonder if he's like sucking the personality or whatever out of them. It's like some kind of like ritual thing or something that's going on. They're trying to do, or they have to do, or that being wants them to do.
Like, you mean like the kid?
No, the thing he talked to. It's like the master alien or whatever.
Right. It seems like they're like just like teaching them through those like TV program things and...
No, I'm talking about the book.
Oh, yeah, the book,
It had like cells pointing to the kid, and then the kid is in between the two people.
Like, it's probably like showing like the process of like growing this like creature.
Or she follows him.
Mm-hmm.
Was he going to communicate with the thing or whatever?
Yeah.
Is it a person?
A body.
They haven't aged really. How long has this been?
Less than like, I would say less than 6 months. I'm like, please don't leave me. Don't leave me here.
That would suck to be there by yourself.
Yeah, don't leave me here by myself.
I would fight that dude so hard.
What was going through your brain?
I'm so confused.
Want to keep going?
Hold on, let me think. So the dude, so obviously this is some dimension thing. Freaking Dragon Ball Z, different dimensions. So this has already happened, and the guy that brought them here is that guy, but from another dimension. If this was us, we wouldn't have gotten this far. You know why? Was what would I have on me?
That cat.
I would pop that dude so fast. As soon as he starts going, dude, some of those nuts coming out of his neck. Dude, I'm playing Alien Isolation, dude. Playing some Doom Eternal.
No, because we wouldn't have even toured that house. I would have already gotten weird vibes from
Oh yeah, we would have.
the place.
When he's like, "Oh, let me get my keys," we'd have been like, "Okay, bye."
Yeah.
Ooh, nope. What? What the heck? So she was just in a place in between all those different realities, dimensions.
Just body bags. All right. What'd you think of it?
I mean, it's better than that other one.
Okay.
And I get it. Like, it's just like the cycle of keeping himself alive. Or like his species or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know I don't get what they need them for.
So
The people for.
So I kind of like did some like research on it about like the meaning and, you know, all like what it meant and what the meaning behind the whole movie was. And it kind of makes some sense. So do you know what the definition of vivarium means? Do you know what that means? Okay, so it means an enclosure or structure prepared to keep animals under semi-natural conditions for observation or for pets, basically like an aquarium. And then it is also the Latin word for place of life. So they basically were in just like this vivarium, this place that had like semi-natural, like artificial settings, and basically used for like, they were like, you know, animals in an enclosure almost. Just used to just do the bidding of these beings or whatever they were. And I think someone asked the like director like what like the ending meant and like what it all meant. And from the website Thrillist, they wrote an article about it, and they said that to understand the movie's ending, you must go back to the beginning. So
The bird.
yeah, not only are they trapped in this labyrinth-like vivarium, but they are also enslaved to these interdimensional humanoids who force them to nurture and care for one of their offsprings. If you look back at the beginning, we see the
It's the
images of the
bird.
bird's
It
nest
kills the two.
and the tragedy of the eggs being pushed out by what turns out to be a cuckoo bird. Cuckoo birds are known as brood parasites, meaning their parent cuckoos don't care for their children. What they actually do is lay their eggs in another bird's nest, and once the eggs hatch, the baby cuckoo seizes the family's nest, and the adopted parents are forced to care for this imposter child. That's why in the scene when the little girl goes and says like, why did this happen? Like, who would do this? And she says the cuckoo. And the girl was like, why would they do that? And she said, that's just how it is. So that's kind of like how this movie is. Like, there's no real like explanation on like why they do that. That's just like how these humanoids act. And they basically do what cuckoos do, you know, basically just like use these, like lure these people in and use them as like parents to take care of their own offspring and then kills them off and then brings more in to take care of their offspring over and over. Because that's just how this species works. So there's no real why to it. That's just how it is.
Yeah. I didn't think about the beginning, but that's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking about. I didn't compare it. I forgot about the beginning part.
Yeah. Yep. So, what would you rate this movie?
I don't know. I don't feel as bad as the other one.
Mm-hmm. Other one meaning Midsummer. So I mean I enjoyed this movie. When I first watched it, it felt like fresh. It felt original.
Yeah, there's nothing like that. That's pretty weird.
Yeah, so, and like, whenever I do watch something again, I always pick up stuff that I've missed before. So there were some stuff that like I had forgot about, or like when like at the beginning when the guy like mimicked her, completely forgot about that, or I probably didn't even realize it the first time.
I wonder what the point of that is. Maybe that's just like
because they're just not human, and like the way that they act like humans is to mimic other humans. Yeah, so I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed watching you enjoy it. I enjoyed watching you watch it.
I don't even know how to rate that.
I think the rating on IMDb is a 5.8. I'd give it a 6. I'd give it a 7.
I would say 6.3 or 4.
6.5.
Yeah. I feel like I need to think about it more before I like even say anything, just to like take everything in. I think what I don't like about, and I'm not saying I didn't like this. Obviously, I just gave it like a 6 point whatever I said 4.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like I don't like movies where there's like no choice, that the characters don't have a choice. I think the dynamic of having a chance, having a choice, makes it more dynamic. I think they never had a chance.
Right,
I think
there's
is what it
no
was.
chances to.
That's what it is. They never had a chance the whole time. They were just boned from the start.
But that's just how it is sometimes.
You 100%. Yeah. And I'm not saying that. Yeah, I'm not saying that that's not realistic. And this is just me.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
If you thought this was a 10, I'd be like, okay, yeah. If this is what you're into, okay. You can like what you like.
I mean, yeah. I don't.
I mean, it's weird.
I like it. And you can rate it lower.
No, I said it was like a 6.4.
Right.
I'd say 6.3, 6.4.
Now you rated it the same.
I think it's an interesting concept, but I just don't like that they never had a chance. That's just like...
I liked it because even though they didn't have a chance, it played out in a way that you probably didn't expect it to play out. So, like, I can see how you're saying, like, by them not having a chance, it's one note because there aren't any other options. But, like, there are, like, options within that one direction. Like, even though they didn't have the chance to opt out of staying there, it's still interesting to see, like, what they did with the option that they had no choice but to have.
It's kind of like, I guess, like, an example would be... Have you seen any of the Saw movies?
No, I don't like that stuff.
Well, it's very similar, but I mean, it's just gore.
It kind of is like,
it's gore. So basically,
like Escape Room.
Yeah, it's very similar to that. Okay, that's an even better example. Imagine, man, I can't remember what happened in the last. Okay, so the girl, remember the first one? The girl and the guy escape.
Yeah.
Imagine this, right? Imagine we watch through Escape Room and they each die one at a time, right? And then remember when the girl like fakes that she's dead with a gas mask, and then the guy wins, and then the guy's like, "No, I'm gonna kill you anyway." The guy, remember?
Yeah.
If he killed both of them and then ended like that, that's what this reminds me of. That they just never had a chance. Cool, you won, dead. That's kind of what this reminds me of. That they just never had a chance to get out.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't
That
like.
but that seems worse because an escape room, if it had ended that way, they go through all the stuff and then they still end up dying. I can see how it's like it leaves a bad taste in your mouth because it's like we went through all this stuff and they just didn't even get a chance to like escape, even though in the beginning they had more of a chance. And this one, it didn't even give you that chance to
Think you could get out?
think that they had a chance.
Well, it said, raise me and you'll be released or whatever. So that kind of gave them, I mean, that probably gave them something. That's probably why they didn't kill the kid right off the bat.
Right. And I mean, in the movie, it gave them some type of hope.
Oh,
But,
you're
like,
talking
for
about us?
For us, we already knew probably from the beginning that, like, they weren't going to escape it.
I didn't think that at all.
You thought that they were going to be able to escape it?
Something. I thought, I would have guessed that one of them would have gotten out. Because that's kind of like how it is in Saw and how it was in Escape Room. Like, one person got out. That's what happened in Saw. Like, at least the first Saw, like, they go through all these people just, like, bleed out and get killed, get squashed, and one person gets out. So that's kind of what it is. So I bet the TV, the kid could read that. I bet he could understand that. Just like the book. I bet the book is why he knew what was going on when he was older, is that he's able to read that. And it kind of told him like about the cycle of stuff.
Yeah.
So
I think it told him, like, what was going on.
Yeah, and I wonder who he was talking to, like, when he was going to meet and when he gave him the book. I wonder who he was talking to. If it was the other guy who was in the office or whatever.
I think there's, like, higher
Other
ups.
ones?
Yeah, like the rulers or the leaders or...
Man, I want to see... I'm going to cut this out. I want to see one with some dude with a Glock 19 walk up in there and shoot one of those dudes. I want to see that one.
Yeah, I wonder how...
Dude, I want to see Kevin Hart and The Rock in that.
I like when movies make me feel bad.
Okay.
Because movies aren't... Not all movies are supposed to make you feel good.
I'm just so pure that I just want something to feel alive.
Exactly. That's literally how it is. Like...
I'm kidding, too.
Happiness is not the only human emotion.
That's fair. That's kind of when people watch horror movies and stuff like
it's a
that.
spectrum, so be grateful that you're not.
What do you get out of that though? Is it fun? Is it what is it? I genuinely, I'm not trying to make fun of you. I don't know.
You're not making fun of me.
Is it fun?
It's just interesting.
It's like stimulating to think about.
Right, yeah, it's
Okay.
interesting to think about any of
But
that
like
stuff.
the thing that I did like was that the kid had the book and that was he was reading it to explain like what he needed to do. And I liked the hints that they gave to kind of connect things together, you know.
Right, yeah. It didn't leave you too much like...
Yeah, it kind of made it sparked
It just
some
makes you think, it's like there's some being or humanoid or alien that's doing this in London, luring people in, trapping them in this labyrinth.
See, I would something different. They were quick to shun the kid. I would have been like, "Who sent you? Who sent you? Tell me your secrets." I would have been like trying to
interrogate him.
Not like aggressive, like violent, but I might tape him up. But I would be like, you notice how she did the thing with the game? I would be doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Trying to, because he's a kid, even though he's a monster or whatever, he's still a kid.
Yeah.
I would be like trying to like manipulate my way to get him to tell me stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And then as soon as his neck started going nutsack mode, nope.
You wouldn't have a
You
gun
gone,
on you.
dude. You gone.
Okay, so that was Vivarium. Austin now has to go and cleanse his body from this unpureness of a movie.
I'm gonna go watch cute animal videos on the internet or My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic.
Yeah, you should do that. And
Hacksaw Ridge.
comment if you've seen this movie. Comment if you like it. Comment if you don't like it. What's your thoughts on it? What you thought the ending was supposed to be about? And yeah, just tell us what you think. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.